one just east of it near Quincy. It's called the Fly Fire. Bring up it. That was a new start, and I believe it's still part of the Dixie Fire, but it's a spot fire. So it's now there will be a complex fire. And that one started yesterday at 2100, I believe. And that's the last update we have. This one is Highway 70 in Butterfly Valley and Twain Road, north of Quincy. Right now, there is no real details. From what I heard online, they said it was 1,000 last night, but then those go real quick. And so then we also have the Beckworth Fire, which is near Susanville. That one is some of these fires in different areas. They're in federal command, so they're not unified command. Like the Dixie Fire is unified command because it's CAL FIRE, SRA, and Forest Service areas. So if people don't know what SRA is, that's a state responsibility area, and that's kind of where CAL FIRE, that's their jurisdiction. LRA is local responsibility area, which is local municipality fire departments or fire districts and stuff like that. They cover that area. And then you have the Forest Service or federal fires. And a lot of those federal fires, most of that information will be on the NCWeb website, and the CAL FIRE stuff usually covers the LRA stuff and, of course, their SRA fires. What I was talking about before about the pyrocumuluses is just the strength of that when they collapse and they push the fires out in all directions and stuff like that. When I was going along Highway 70 filming there, it was very small and skunky. There wasn't much fire moving out, and it was just very slow. And people were kind of in this patrolling phase along Highway 70 to make sure it wouldn't jump. But of course, the column was forming and building at the time that I was there, like, 11, maybe 12 o'clock, and the weather was still starting to warm up and create that. And so I left out of the area around 3:30 or so, and that's when the collapse started to come down. And when those collapses happen with the pyrocumuluses, it's just they have to pull crews out of the area for safety, and even aircraft can't fly in the area because it becomes so unstable, visibility and whatnot. I advise anybody, if you get even just an evacuation warning or anything and you live in that area, don't just wait last minute, just go. And if you feel it's safe and you have time, videotape your house, do a walkthrough videotape for insurance purposes and stuff. I know it's a kind of gloomy subject to talk about, but I was hearing from a friend, prepare for the worst, hope for the best, and be safe. Have a go kit, have all of your important documents and boxes, have extra medications. I mean, you can go to CAL FIRE and have a whole list of stuff for evacuations. But don't just wait until last minute, because what happens is it creates such a gridlock. When you look at places like Paradise and even Quincy, these smaller towns in the mountains sometimes only have one or two ways out of the city, and they come very, very, very gridlocked. And so even if you think that you're in no danger, or it's just an evacuation warning, not an order, and that's another thing. There's different, there's warning, advisory, just like we have, flood warnings, flood watches, all those different. Understand the nomenclature and the meaning of those. It will really help you, but still, don't risk it. Don't wait last minute. It's a very serious thing, just like tornadoes and stuff. You don't wait until the tornado's on your house to get out of the area. And I know some of that's hard to compare because tornadoes just, you can forecast them, fires just, they happen like that. And if the weather and conditions are right, I wouldn't, just make sure you have a plan. But Yeah, I'll be going up again this Saturday, up there along 70 corridor. I might go to the other fire in Alpine County. I think it's called the Tamarack Fire or something. I forget what the name it is. Um, I know a lot of other fire photographers and photojournalists have gone to that one. I don't know. That's kind of a little bit out of my area. It leaves me really far away from my home base. If something happens here locally, in the news coverage area where I'm a photographer for, might kind of leave me a little far away from home. I mean, I'm not saying that Butte and Plymouth County isn't far, but I mean, Alpine County is like 4 hours away. Yeah, if you guys live in that area and you want any type of photos, that area, feel free to let me know. Shoot me a message on any of the social media platforms. Hope you guys have a good day and stay safe.